Hello YouTube, it's Jerry D in Tennessee. Let's talk some stuff about some stocks today. I received a message or an alert from Etrade on the 9th. And this little message says, effective November 21st, 2020, Etrade customers will no longer be able to open positions in Caveat Emptor securities due to the risks associated with trading shares in these companies. Caveat Emptor securities currently held in accounts will be set to liquidation only, meaning you may close or continue to hold existing positions, but no new or additional positions may be added. That means you can sell your position at your leisure if the price does go up on the stock, but they will not allow you to buy back into or increase your share size of the stock. Etrade will also prohibit deposits and transfers in of Caveat Emptor securities as of the effective date. So, what is a Caveat Emptor security? Caveat Emptor is a designation that the OTC Markets Group assigns to certain securities that present additional risk to investors as a result of trading suspensions or halts. There's been several this past year, halts that is. Undisclosed corporate actions or investigations of fraud or other criminal activities, among other reasons. They give me a few links. I'll post some links down below the video so people can go check them out. But you can go to, well, I will get to that here in a minute. For more information regarding Caveat Emptor securities and the new trading restrictions beginning to November 21st, 2020, please click here. So if you have an Etrade account, you'll have a link to go to and it'll give you a little more detail about it. But this is pretty much sums it up. And my suspicion, I don't know that this is true, but my suspicion is that let's see. Morgan Stanley, this is my thoughts, this is why I think this change has come to fruition, but it may not be. They might have done it if this transaction had not even occurred. But Morgan Stanley acquired Etrade on October 2nd, 2020. So this is you can look it up. This is a business deal. Morgan Stanley thought that they could benefit by purchasing Etrade and combining both companies. So my thoughts is they're making changes to the company, and my thoughts are they're doing this to protect investors. There's a lot of junk stocks out there. I mean, people follow people like Tim Sykes. I mean, Tim Sykes loves trading trash stocks. But there's a lot of people lose money buying into trash stocks too, because the price, when it falls and you're stuck in the stock, that's just not good. So this is just something that they're putting in place to protect people from getting into bad trades. You're still, even if you trade a good stock, like Ford dropped from like what, $12 the past few years down to $6. You know, to me, that's a bad side of the trade. So if some people's bought in at $12, they're still in the stock if they haven't dumped their stock. And now their stock that they bought in is worth half of what they paid for it. So, but I'm confident that Ford Motor Company stock will come up. It's just this pandemic and everything that's going on has caused the stock to drop. So, you know, and then this stuff happens. But Etrade's just trying to protect people. So Caveat Emptor is let the buyer beware. So this is a very risky stock. You could really lose everything if you buy into this stock. They're just, you know, and And usually, if there's something shady going on with the stock, that's when it gets flagged by the Securities Exchange Commission. So OTC Markets Group will designate certain securities as caveat emptor and places a skull and crossbones icon next to the stock symbol to inform investors that there may be a reason to exercise additional care and perform thorough due diligence before making an investment in that security. So, Caveat Emptor Designation. Why? What will cause this? So, a promotion. The security is the subject of stock promotion that may be misleading or manipulative. Promotional activities may include news, releases, spam email, and newsletters, whether they are published by the issuer or a third party. That's like a paid promoter. See OTC Markets Group policy and stock promotion. Okay, so there could be an investigation of fraud or other criminal activities. There's an investigation or other indication of fraudulent or other criminal activities involving the company, its securities, or insiders. Okay, or there's a suspicion or halt. A regulatory authority or an exchange has halted or suspended trading for public interest concerns. An example, not a news or earnings halt. What that means, suspension or halt, and it's not news or earnings. It's just this is being hyped up on Twitter and other social media, and the stock spikes very fast. There's no news. The SEC's like, whoa, what's up with this stock? We need to check this out. So they'll put a halt. They'll put a temporary halt. There's a few stocks I bought into, and they had a halt, and then maybe an hour or so later they freed it up. There was one that halted for about 2 weeks. I believe it was 2 weeks. And before they, opened up trading for it. So, undisclosed corporate actions. A security or company is the subject of a corporate action such as a reverse merger, stock split, or a name change without adequate current information being publicly available. So they've not filed all the proper forms, and they've not been informing the stockholders that there's changes coming to the company. And so that's going to throw a flag, and OTC will flag the stock for doing that. Other public interest concern. OTC Markets Group may determine that there is a public interest concern regarding the security. Such concerns may include, but are not limited to, promotion, spam, or disrupted corporate actions, even when adequate current information is available. So when does it get removed? Facts and circumstances may differ. However, generally, OTC Markets Group will remove the Caveat Emptor designation once the company meets the qualifications for pink current information and has verified information on its company's profile on www.otcmarkets.com. So that's where you can look to check the stock out to see if it is flagged as Caveat Emptor, and demonstrates that there is no longer a public interest concern. The Caveat Emptor designation is typically not removed within the first 30 days during the time it is labeled Caveat Emptor. But like I said, I had one stock that was only froze for 2 weeks. Any stock that is not in pink current information will also have its quotes blocked on the OTCmarkets.com. So, let's see how things come up. So if you go to www.otcmarkets.com, that's where I'm at, and say right here I did a search for COWPP, CalPP. OTC went stock tipping, and then CalPP couldn't get it back up. Yeah, apparently they're still not back up because they're still flagged. It's probably been Over a year. So it was specifically, this is dark or defunct. Pretty serious. Buyer beware. OTC Markets Group has determined that there is a public interest concern associated with this company. Dark or defunct. No pink, no information companies may not be able to or willing to provide disclosure to the public markets, either to a regulator, an exchange, and OTC Markets Group. So this is private market to serve broker-dealer pricing the best execution needs and securities that are restricted from public quoting or trading. So, Canal Capital Corporation. So here they have the warnings, and they're actually saying, hey, you know, this we don't suggest you buy into this stock, and this is why. So they have it listed. And this is OTCmarkets.com. So let's look at another one. Can Capital Group. So they have pink current information. So there was some things that's happened with this one. It got flagged, but it looks like they verified September 2020. They got verified as I guess they're pink current. They filed the reports and got everything back up to snuff. So it looks like they're up. This looks like they went up 100%. They're penny stock exempt, so they are not considered a penny stock. This is a real stock because they're over $1. They're $20 a share right now. So, and this is November 10th, 2020. They're $20 a share. Shell risk designation indicates that the company displays characteristics common to shell companies. So, this is considered a shell company. So, it may be not an actual company. Maybe it's a startup. Maybe they've been bought out. I don't know. This is just one of them to come up. So, POTN, Pot Network Holdings. They're down 9.47%. So, the company's transfer agent has verified its outstanding shares directly to OTC Markets. So, they're trying, this stock right here is trying to straighten this out and probably get this flag taken off. So, let's see, what else have I got? Bunker Hill Mining Corporation. Investors should be aware that no firm is making a market in this stock on, what does it say? Investors should be aware that no firm is making a market in this stock on OTC Link. All prices reflect unsolicited customer orders, and investors may have a difficult time selling this stock. Click here for more information on unsolicited quotes. So this is a big bad flag for this one. So yeah, so Etrade's not going to let you buy stock into any of these that are flagged. This is basically what the alert that went out is saying. Here's another one. Elementos Ltd. They're down 15.38% because they are flagged. It's caveat emptor. Let the buyer beware. So, you can go out to OTC Markets and go to the stock screener. I'll put a link down below the video. And you click this little tick right here. It says Caveat Emptor. And just let everything default, and it'll show you all the bad stocks. It'll give you a full list if you want to see them. If you bring up like this one. So if you bring one up, you could go, once you bring the stock up, you have a search at the top. So you can search for, like, so if I type in CalPP, right there beside the name when it comes up in the list while you're typing it in, you've got the Caveat Emptor flag there, the skull and crossbones. That means you probably don't want to buy into this stock. And if you're on E-Trade, you're not going to be able to because they're not going to let you. But they're doing this. They're doing this for your own protection to prevent people or try to discourage people from buying into these shell stocks that's being hyped up on Twitter. So a lot of people make a lot of money on these kind of stocks. A lot of people lose money on these stocks. So that being said, I am not a stock advisor. I am not a financial advisor. This is just something that I have an interest in, and I enjoy making the videos and talking about stocks. So I do trade stocks. I'm not saying to buy any of these stocks. I do suggest you go to places like OTC Markets. Check out a stock before you buy into it. And do your own due diligence and trade smart, trade informed, trade scared, because you can lose money really fast. There's a previous video that I put out where I was paper trading. I lost $8,000 in probably about 5 minutes. That's pretty quick. I mean, you know, I'd rather go and spend $8,000 on a car and be able to drive it around. But it was just paper money. I was paper trading, and it was a good example for the show how quick you could lose because the stock dropped like a rock. So if you've not seen that, check that video out. I appreciate you coming by, checking out my video. Love for you to smash the like button if you like this video. I hope this explains what the Caveat Emptor alert was that E-Trade sent out if you are a E-Trade customer, and why they sent out the alert. And like I said, they're just trying to protect you. They're trying to protect the investors, try to discourage you from getting into bad trades is what they're trying to do. So, you know, you can't fault them for that. I know it's going to upset some people that like to day trade or flip stocks because it's going to reduce the number of stocks you can buy into. But it's going to reduce your chances of losing money too. It won't prevent you from losing money, but it will reduce your chances of going into a bad trade. So, not that you can't and won't go into a bad trade. If you trade long enough, you're eventually going to get in the wrong side of the trade. And just, if you can, cut your losses as quick as you can. If you get in pretty bad and you really don't want to lose the money, I would suggest that you sit in the stock till the price goes back up. But if you trade scared and you don't trade any money that you're not willing to lose, then you wouldn't be in that situation, right? So, yeah, just be careful, and good luck to everybody through the rest of the week. And I hope you are profitable this week, because there's a lot of stocks that's been going up with this new Biden claiming a win for the election. We're probably going to see a few months of news about Trump trying to take legal action. It'll be interesting. This next year is going to be an interesting year. Who knows? Trump may stay in office if he can go and he can force a recount and try to gain a few states. So thanks again for coming by, checking out my video. Smash the like button. Would love to have you subscribe if you like the video, and come and check out my new, my next videos. I'm planning on kicking out some more videos and talk about more stocks, and just hang out with me and let's talk some stocks. And y'all have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, thanks for coming by. Glad you checked out the video. Hope you liked it. If you like it, please click on the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. May God bless you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.